Hey friends, happy Monday. It's Shannon. Welcome back to my abode. We're here with a collective reading. Yeah, for the collective. When I was meditating on this and asking Spirit what this was going to be all about, I was hearing the theme song. This is going to age me. The theme song to the show with Al Bundy and Peg, and it was like love and marriage. So this may be a love reading. I don't know. We're going to pull an oracle card first to see what's going on. This is the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck, and even if you're not big into cannabis, I highly recommend this oracle deck. It's really a nice deck. If I pull a card that I can't pronounce, I apologize. I will try my best. Without further ado, though, let's get some info here. Spirit, what do we have for the collective today? Glam and vision. Glamour, energy, and Osupa. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong, with vision. So, maybe this is about love. Maybe this is about loving ourselves. Maybe this is stepping into an energy of really recognizing our whole self as opposed to maybe just seeing one side of it. This is definitely having to do, if you have been feeling compartmentalized, that's the word I'm getting. So if you have been feeling like there are multiple aspects of yourself that you're trying to kind of meld together, this is going to be something, I believe, for you. As you can see, we have a very glamorous woman sitting here sipping her wine, and then we see the woman speaking to her shadow side, really learning about herself, which allows her to put herself out there as a more confident person, right? When we know ourselves fully, we're able to be more confident. On the bottom of the deck, we have, and again, if I pronounce this wrong, I apologize, Hisabi, with accountability. So maybe we're beginning to hold ourselves accountable for actually, checking in with our guides, checking in with ourselves, speaking to our higher selves, making sure we're on the right path. But let's get some more information here. Yeah, we're going to use this deck. I have not used this deck in a long time. This is actually the first tarot deck I ever bought, the Tarot of the Divine, and I really love this deck. Definitely, it has, each card is a different folklore or tale from some other part of the world, so it's pretty cool. At least I think it's pretty cool. All right. Collective energy, please. What does the collective need to know, Spirit, in regard to this glamour energy and vision? Okay, so present energy here is coming out as the Five of Cups. We're feeling some sadness about something. Don't cry over spilt milk is what's coming to mind, and that might sound harsh, but if you look at this card in the background, she still has these 2 cups standing. So she's crying over 3 spilled cups and forgetting to be grateful for the fact she still has 2 standing there. So this could very much be about expressing gratitude, not only to others, but to ourselves, and giving ourselves grace. Being grateful and having grace with ourselves despite our shortcomings, because we all have shortcomings. We're all flawed human beings. None of us are perfect. So that's the present energy we're bringing in. That was the 3 of Swords that just fell out, in case you wanted to know. What is beginning? What's coming around the bend here? Justice. So whatever this is that has made you upset, sad, feeling in your emotions, Spirit's saying it's not for nothing. It's seen. The way that you are handling it is seen. Okay? Three of Wands, Page of Wands, King of Wands. Wow, okay. We've got the Hanged Man, and then what's our external energy here? Okay, so, woo, Moon on the bottom of the deck. Okay. External energies. I pulled 3 cards for external energies. 555 is going to be a very important number for somebody. We have 5 swords, 5 wands, 5 coins, okay? And 5 cups. 5555. Look up that number. It should give you more insight if this is resonating. The chance of all 4 of the 5 cards coming out in a reading is slim to none. So this definitely has something to do with managing and coming to terms with the fact that you do not have control over everything. Point blank. Okay? Things are going to sometimes feel unbalanced. Sometimes things are built upon things that aren't meant to go any further than providing a lesson to help move you forward, right? With Justice and the Hanged Man, I'm really seeing that you're coming into, going back to the Oracle deck here, you're coming into this period of time where you're starting to see and understand that you are a continually evolving entity. And when we are not continually evolving here, we're stagnating. And when we stagnate, things become unmanageable. So, we're seeing that there is a lot of sadness in regard to something. Very, very, very strongly, your guide, Spirit, is coming through and saying that you need to have gratitude for the things that you have. The things that you have control over. If that's where you want to start with it, if you aren't in a place yet where you can be grateful for the things that might be popping up unexpectedly here and kind of throwing you off your game, then start with the things that you know that you are grateful for. I'm grateful I woke up today. I'm grateful I have food. I'm grateful I have a roof over my head. People often think that awakening, realizing certain things, that this is always going to be a path of joy, okay? And I see you trying to move towards, although this 3 of Wands, it's more of a fleeing energy. It's kind of like you're very uncertain about some aspect of yourself, maybe an aspect from childhood. But you're realizing that that aspect of you needed to come through, it needed to mature. You're changing your perspective on this. You're changing, this is, okay, yep, okay. You're changing your perspective on the fact that life isn't always going to be all sunshine and rainbows, basically. When we, as I was just saying, when we start going through awakenings and we start having ego deaths and we're going through these dark nights of the soul, and oftentimes it's very easy to fall into a feeling of hopelessness. But that's kind of the point, is to learn to ride the wave. There are going to be times in your life where it feels like you're fighting for what? Okay? These moments are bound to happen. There will be times in your life where it is unstable and you have no say over it. I apologize for Howie. But the more we go through these evolutions of our soul, which is really what I feel that they are, the easier it is for us to step into this childlike energy, to get back to this place, to stop running away from who we are, what we are, the things we can't control. Because the more we run away from it, the more we're inviting it all back in. This is a major, if this is resonating with you, this is a major, major, major transformative time right now. And I feel like whatever needed to crumble has already happened. And I feel like that's why we're not seeing the death card. We're not seeing the tower card. This has already taken place. You're on the other side of that. And now you're trying to learn how to rectify all of these kind of what may feel like broken pieces. But they're not broken pieces. They're all just little pieces of you that you're learning to place back together, right? You're coming to terms with the fact that maybe this isn't who you are. Maybe you're just realizing, shit, I've been living my whole life as this one person. I'm not this person. And that's okay. You're allowed to do that. It's your life. If you are causing no harm to other people and you are going about things with pure intention in your heart, no harm, no foul. Let's pull a few more cards here with the moon on the bottom of the deck. I'm sorry, I see that this is kind of getting a little long, but I feel like this is a major message for more than one, for sure. What do we need to know about this change in perspective? Or what's holding us back from this change in perspective? The Star. Hope. With the 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Y'all. Oh, y'all. I'm not going to cry on camera. This is hope. This is knowing that you have what you need to get yourself through this. You're going to take all these 5s that you got going on and you're going to come to terms with them. And you're going to turn these bad boys into aces, you know, into 10s, into what you want. Whenever the universe comes through and cleans house, right? And we're left standing with like, what is this? Those are the biggest opportunities we ever get. So walk not in fear, my friends. Walk in a state of hope, in a state of gratitude, in a state of, I trust that the universe has my best, the best outcome for me at heart. Whatever I'm meant to learn, whatever is meant to occur is going to occur. And I trust that and I surrender to that. And once you're able to get to that place, that's when you're able to step into this King of Wands energy. You're able to rekindle childlike wonderment. You're able to have drive. You're able to think logically. You're able to have this 10 of Cups, whatever that may be for you, emotional fulfillment, okay? But first, we have to deal with this. And if you notice, in more than one of these cards, she's just sitting there crying, and that's okay. Allow yourself to feel whatever it is you need to feel so that you can cleanse that space and hold space for what it is you're meant to be waiting for. Don't let people sully that space that you're holding. That's a weird word, sully. I'm assuming that means too dirty in some way. Bizarre. Okay. Anyway, I wish that there was a way for me to put this energy into into the film so that you could feel what I'm feeling right now. This is an incredibly powerful energy. And despite the fact that we're seeing all of these maybe which could be perceived as negative cards, I feel like this message had to come through today. I don't know who it's for, if it's for a bunch of you, but somebody has been struggling. Somebody has just gone through something major. And Spirit is saying, choose a direction, but don't run away in fear, okay? Take the time to decide what it is you want. And always, 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 always be following that light. Follow that light. Follow the joy. All the voices in your head that say, oh, we can't do that. We've got to do this, or we got to do that. No. Right now is a time for you to be listening more so to how you're feeling and taking action on those feelings than this is for you to be sitting around thinking. Spirit is taking care of that for you right now. Not that you don't have to think and go out and make stupid, you know what I mean. Follow your feelings, follow your intuition, and use discernment. Good Lord, if that is not a big lesson this week. Discernment, folks. So, just to quickly recap here, some of you have just gone through a major shift, a major change, maybe a major upheaval. And it's all to bring about you understanding who you are and you leading the life that you're meant to be leading. You need to learn that we need to understand that sometimes when we feel our lowest, that's when the most healing is happening. This is Spirit coming through and saying, hey, we've got your back. We've got your back. You're going to get through this. But don't hide from your emotions, okay? Feel your emotions. Think about where they're coming from. Why are they there? And be honest with yourself. Spirit is always lighting the way, guys. Sometimes we just have to stop, take a breath, and figure out what the hell's going on. And if you're unsure, just take a deep breath and ask. And then wait for the answer. The answers are always going to come through. That's where I'm going to leave this at, guys. This was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. Whoever this was for, please take heart that you will get through this and that things are not forever. And remember, you're the star. You're going to get through this. And you're going to come out the other side an amazing, new, bright, vibrant version of the same you that you've been cultivating your whole life. All right, guys. If it resonated, drop me a like. It really helps me out. I appreciate you all, and I hope you're having a lovely Monday. I'll talk to you soon.